Hey guys, this is Mrs. Groves. I have had a lot of you emailing me lately asking questions about assignments or just making a point to say hi and ask me how things are going. I really appreciate all of you taking the time to email me. I have noticed that some of you may not have ever learned how to properly write an email, especially to a teacher, so I thought I would make a quick mini lesson video on that. Here we go. First of all, you want to make sure you have a subject line. In your subject line, you do not want to put your entire email. The subject line just tells the recipient of the email what your email is going to be about. So if you have a concern about grades and you're going to ask the teacher something about grades, you could just title your subject concern about grades. And notice that only the main words, concern and grades, are capitalized, okay? Non-essential words like about, in, those are not capitalized in the subject. Usually a subject is about 1 to 4 words long, and you want to avoid using vague terms that are not very specific, like the ones listed below. Next, you want to make sure in the body of your email you greet the person you are writing the email to. You may say dear, hello, good morning, or you might just say the person's name, like Mrs. Groves. After you write your greeting, you want to make sure you have a comma. Make sure you're not using words like ayo or hey or what's up. Those are not appropriate. Keep those for texting your friends, but teachers are not wanting an email that looks like a text message. There are some examples on the bottom of the screen if you would like to pause now. Next, you want to construct the body of your email. So this is where the actual information is going to be. And take your time to make sure that you are being professional, you're being kind, you don't have an attitude. If you are having extreme emotion about something, you are upset about something, take some time to cool down before you write an email to someone so you do not get a poor response from that person. Also, make sure you proofread for spelling and grammar. That's easy to do in Gmail. There's 3 little dots at the bottom right of your email screen, and you can check spelling. If you don't check spelling and grammar and you send an email that doesn't make any sense, it is going to be frustrating for the person who gets your email. Next, make sure you close your email with a closing, like one of these listed below. Thank you, sincerely, any of those things. Follow it with a comma, and then underneath, you write your full name, first and last. General tips: try to avoid slang, use actual words like yes, no, be kind, be professional, and use please and thank you often. Here are some examples. This example on the left is a great written email, and the example on the right is a poorly written email. You can go ahead and press pause now if you would like to look over those. Otherwise, I'm going to show you a quick example on my own email screen. I already have it set up to go to me, and I'm going to title it test email. I am going to make my greeting Mrs. Groves, comma, this is just a test, period. And then I'm going to close it sincerely, sign my name, take the time to read over it, Mrs. Groves, this is just a test, sincerely, Mrs. Groves. Use the 3 dots to check my spelling. It's good to go. And now I can click send. I hope this is helpful.